Hi, welcome again to our introduction of innovative customer service for each chapter. And today I'd like to introduce to chapter 7. Is about professionalism in hospitality industries. And as usual, we always try to remind ourselves about the current situation and how we can prevent it to spread. Chapter 7 is about host, if you can remember, in our TTQS model. So the first thing is a host, not quality service and not product and not a guest. This is today about you guys. After you studying this chapter, the learning objective is for you to understand exactly what is professionalism, describe attributes and dimension of a professionalism, and how they are related in tourism and hospitality industry. Explain why you need to build your own professionalism by focusing on improving each of these characteristics that we're going to talk about. Build expertise, developing your emotional intelligence, honor your commitments, be polite, and have the tools you need. So all this we're going to cover as a part of the introduction for this chapter. This is overall contents of this chapter is introduction. What is professionalism? Then you'll have a video, then professional attributes, video and QQ moment. This is a quick cues moment, and professional dimensions. Then we'll have a video also, and the QQ moment. The video, I'll not keep it for today, please, guys. And this is only because this is only introduction. Be professional in your field, and then key points covered, and then we'll have a QQ moment. A QQ moment, it helps us to grab what we've studied, to grab it. It means that people take it seriously. They have to listen each slide, they have to listen what I'm saying. So that's why we have, every time we have the QQ moment. So introduction, the hospitality industry is dependent on a professional staff to exceed guest expectations. As the industry has grown, so has the need for qualified employees. And this is according to Tesson and Risi, 2006. The hotel business is an employee-intensive and quality-driven service. The competitiveness and productivity of the industry depends primarily on the skill levels and professionalism of its employees. That's according to Subhash, 2012, page 37. So it's all depend on your skill and professionalism. So we today want to do, what is this professionalism? Okay, we'll see people dressed suit and tie and this, but we feel that they are not meeting our guest expectation. They have diplomas, maybe degrees, but still you'll find they're a bit different, maybe than the person a lower level who make a difference to the guest. So that's we're going to find out exactly what is professionalism. And they regularly, hospitality employers train their staff members to match their KSA, knowledge, skill, and abilities, only to realize the guest expectation have suddenly shifted toward different quality expectations and or capabilities of the guest service employees. So this is according to Chandana, Poland, Short Choi, and Wanjohi, 2013, K and Mokars, 2004. Okay, this is all our research and the book that these guys have wrote, and this is what we are quoting from them. So as the company concentrates on knowledge, skill, and ability, okay, you join. Today, we are teaching you our rules and regulation, how to serve guests, how to use the system, and that's all. But there's a more than that. There's a more than that. You need to be a professional same time. And then we're going to find out what is that. So as per Merriam-Webster, it says that professionalism is the conduct, aims, or qualities that characterize or mark a profession or a professional person. That's the definition. Well, we can search out the definition and get an idea. There's nothing glorious about being a professional. Professionalism probably comes down to being able to work on a bad day. Can you see the difference here? I mean, with all the, you know, like you act smart and professional, but when there's a bad day, you are the first one to run away. So we're going to doubt about your professionalism. Let's find out more. These are the attributes of professionals: specialized knowledge, competency, honesty and integrity, accountability, self-regulation, and image. These are very important attributes for professional. Let's explore one by one. It's well known that professionals are known for their specialized knowledge. They've made a deep personal commitment to develop and improve their skills. And where appropriate, they have the degrees and certification that serve as the foundation of this knowledge. One of the attributes, tick. You have a certificate, you have your degree, that's good, okay? Let's see competency. Competence is the set of demonstrated characteristics and skills that enable to improve the efficiency or performance of a job. When we keep you at the front desk, we expect you to receive the guest with a smile. We expect you to be able to take the phone, count the money as a cashier, you know, and maybe moving here and there. So this kind of a competence that is coming with your job overall. Honesty and integrity. So profession exhibit honesty, integrity, quality. These are professional. They exhibit that. So they keep their word and they can be trusted implicitly because of this. So they never compromise their values and will do the right things, and even when it means taking harder road. You remember that quote I got before? Even during the hard time, you'll see they're there. So this is integrity and honesty. They don't teach you in the university. They don't teach you anywhere. Okay, so this is according to the situation and how you have been raised in your and how yourself taking charge to your life. You don't take anything in advantage. Accountability. Hold themselves accountable for their thoughts, words, and actions, especially when they've made a mistake. You promise a customer, you promise a guest, by 2:30 your room is ready. They're coming 3 o'clock and the room is not ready. You accept that accountability and you're ready to take action to correct it. Not start to maybe blame the housekeepers and technician, you know, oh, the room not ready. Well, you have to be sure of your action and you're ready to take accountability. Another one is self-regulation. I have a video here. I'll try to play. What I've noticed when I play, maybe the sound will not be okay, but I will try to play. So we will know more about self-regulation. Let's see. Okay. Imagine a customer service employee who faced with an irritated customer. That's tough. That's tough for everybody, you know. After all, we also human beings, we are trying to serve others, but still. So we need to stay calm under pressure. We need to stay
Hello, I'm Mike Clayton. I'm on the beautiful Randstad Clipper attending the Randstad Care event, talking about it ain't the stress that does the damage. There are 5 ways to stay calm under pressure, and the first is to make sure you allow yourself some real planning time. And the second, while we're talking about time, is to make sure you only do one thing at a time. Multitasking doesn't work. It increases your sense of pressure, stress, and it then sets you back. The third thing is to tidy up. Make sure that your work environment is clear so that you can focus on the things that matter. Another thing to focus on is your accomplishments. As you make progress, make sure you acknowledge that to yourself and let yourself feel a sense of gratitude and reward for what you've done. And finally, if the pressure does start to get to you, get up, move around, because your brain needs that physical action to discharge some of the excess adrenaline and allow you to focus. 5 very simple ways to stay calm under pressure.
So those are the 5 simple ways. Let's move on to image. This is the last attribute. Professionals don't show up to walk sloppy dressed or unkempt hair. They polished and they dress appropriate for that situation. So image also, it's count. So when you talk about professionalism, it's all about these attributes, that the one which we talked just now. And then we'll have a quiz in the classroom. We ask our students, then we share the answers. That is a QQ moment. We always, before moving to another topic, we have a kind of a quote. Professional is not a label. You give yourself, it's a description you hope others will apply to you. Okay. Let's go now to dimensions. So what is this dimension? Dimension, the field of dimension professionalism was completed by Hall, 1968, and has received very little attention since, especially in a tourism context. Then Hersey, Holden, and Lynch, 2010, determined creation of professional dimensions to be key for education interventions, which take place to ensure that the lessons are having a positive impact. Let's find out what these dimensions that will affect our job directly and will have a positive impact. So there was a research on tourism, okay, about the tourists and their guide. The following key intervention hospitality industry, especially professional, must have, they were found in the research, include altruism, code of ethic, body of knowledge, specialist skills and expertise. Now, you can see this is they take example in tourism professionalism, but actually it's concerned also hospitality professional, because the tourists are always coming back to hotels, luxury apartment, they're going to rest there. So they always become our guests also. So what is altruism? It's defined by a person who has a belief in a service orientation and may be considered one of the soft skills desired by employers. Now, this is a catch here. So what we know, what the soft skill, I'm going to show in the next slide, but altruism, that is a belief in a service orientation. You go beyond the soft skill. These are all the soft skills, okay? Listening, self, positive attitude, talk responsibility, all these are soft skills. But the altruism is more, according to Monroy, as entailing action or behavior intent to benefit another, even when this risks possible sacrifice to the welfare of the actor. So they put your benefit, you know, like they put your interests in front than theirs. They don't expect anything out of it also. So that is a kind of skill that we are looking. So let's see in hospitality industries. So altruism is just one of these values which higher education must promote. A value is akin to a high level of professionalism, a much desired characteristic within the tourism and hospitality industry if it is to be credible and reputable, according to Les, Press, and Price, 2010, 156, page 136. In the next slide, I'll give an example. This is my own real-life example. I had my guest, Karen, and his husband, Dave. His husband was like, he cannot walk much, okay? And Karen really informed me in advance that, Hassan, that when we tour Abu Dhabi, okay, I can go around and my husband can wait in the reception. So we went to Lever Museum in Saadia, Thailand, and we left her husband on the reception, and then we went around almost 1.5 hours, a huge museum. Then we moved to Sheikh Zayed Mosque, one of the biggest mosques almost in the region. It's very famous. You can see in the picture there. Now, at this point, I said no. I mean, I was talking to myself, no, I will not leave Dev at the reception. So I went to the information, I asked about the wheelchair is available. We say, okay, Dave is coming with us. She was like surprised, what? And you know, you're going to push us? Yes, I will push you. I know I'm working as that time I was like a tour guide only. I don't, like to push also wheelchairs, but no. So this is a real life example of altruism, that we need people like this. They're taking a further action. So my guest Karen, she was more than expected that husband able to tour the mosque inside, and I was pushing him. They paid for me for that? No. I mean, our agreement is as a tour guide on this, but this kind of thing, this is a real example and a very a good example that we need all of our hospitality professional and the tour guide to have this. Code of Ethics, Fox 2000 refer to the ethics as a value system. That is the generalized principles that guide a person's evaluation of a decision or a specific instance of conduct. Page 70. We have so many situations, honestly, between you and me. And we are the one only we can know, and we are the one we can decide, even without our supervisor and our boss knowing. I hope you know what I'm talking about, but let's move on. The need for ethics in business is recognized by business and consumers. Ethics, too, can be considered a soft, yet important skill for hospitality and tourism professionals. You must have an ethics. I will tell you example, but let's see before that, in hospitality industry, why we need it. The need for a code of ethics in tourism has been emphasized by, amongst others, Pine and DeManch, 1996, who argued the need for ethical treatment of employees as well as customers and accommodate the interrelated of tourism business within a community. What do we mean here? Like, most of the employees in the hospitality industry, sometimes they take advantage of the employees. I mean, I'm not trying to say something that for the sake of the topic, but this is happening, it's true. Like maybe they'll play around with the contracts, and the poor guys, they're really in need of a job, so they'll keep signing only without checking. At the end of the day, they took off some kind of a benefit. I mean, this is about a code of ethic on the employer side. As of an employee, you need to act as if this is your own. Okay, it's between you and anybody that you believe up there. Nobody sees you. I'll give one example. When I have my guest from US, Cara and Jude, actually they just met on the cruise ship, and we agreed to meet at the port. So I met them, and they said, okay, I know, Cara told me that, Hassan, I know that it's only me, I booked you, okay, but I have a friend, Jude, she wants to come along. I said, okay, let's come along. How much? I say, all of you, $300, no problem, because two of you, and we will go to the same places, no problem. So we move around, we go, the tour was okay, great. Now, at the time of payment, they put in the envelope, okay, and they went inside to somewhere, I think, then before they come back. So I opened the envelope in my car alone, I saw $600 US. What? So something, I know that we agree 300 for both of them, because we're in the same car and the same, I don't need to charge you 300 separately. So what I've done, that when they came back, honestly, if even I did not inform them, they are very happy of my tour, okay? And I was like, I can take the money, but said, no, please, we agree, this is your 300 extra, you can divide by yourself, but I'm taking only 300. So this kind of ethics, this is what we're talking about. Okay, I hope you understand now with this example. Let's move on to the body of knowledge. Professional practice founded on a base of theoretical historic knowledge. And this is, I put a star there so you can see the meaning, intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest. Body of knowledge focus on the need for a person to be trained in a profession and be able to apply what they learn. This is according to Hasse, 2010. Let's explore more in the hospitality industry about body of knowledge. For hospitality and tourism is considered as a hard skill for the industry workforce. Slot and Tanjala, 2013, have highlighted that the integration of theory and practice is required for professional development, and that difference between soft and hard skill, referring to those skills that involve an element of physical exertion or technical aspect of performing a job as hard. What is meaning that if we put in the hospitality industry, let's explore more. There's a growing recognition of the constantly upgrade professional skills through an individual working life, with the concept of a lifelong learning gaining around in this sector. So, like for example, now in this workshop, if you attended the full workshop, it means that you are increasing, you're increasing your skill. I mean, you're already skilled. We don't say that, and I'm looking for the people who are already skilled in this innovative customer service. It's not for the person that is not experienced at all. No, I'm not looking for those guys. So this is expertise. You become more expert in your field by attending such a course. So further, the professionalism literature frequently single out such as a skill as interpersonal skills, communication skills, leadership skills in description of professionals. So all this, you need it. And that's why when I started the innovation customer service, I said, please guys, when you attend this training, rest assured that you're attending to know all of these things, leadership and everything, you know. So then we have a quickie moment, that kind of question. We have about 6 of them, but this is only 2. I put it here. We share the answer in the class. So, and then we come why you need to be professional in your field. And these are the characteristics: build expertise, develop your emotional intelligence, honor your commitment, be polite, have the tools you need. And all of this we're going one by one in a full class. So the key point we already cover is this one: the attributes, the dimensions, and characteristics that you need them to act as a professional. As I said, this is a long chapter and another QQ, so but I'm trying to move faster here. Is just introduction, and we have a testimonial. The workshop was good and I have learned a lot, but it will be nice if he comes again and give us more idea. So this is thank you very much, Winnie from White Sand. And I always that I can move this. We cover our logo here. Yeah, Surana. That is a self-explanatory. Also here, self-explanatory. This and then the good thing that you'll have a KHDA certificate, but the physical for now is a physical 1 day physical attendance is required. I don't know if there's a changes because of COVID. We always can arrange online with the institute. Thank you very much, and that end of chapter 7. And that is the Institute of Honor Training. We are fully collaborating with this institute so that you can gain either in-house certificate if we going to transfer this knowledge online directly, or attend this at the institute to have a KHDA, Knowledge and Human Development Authority of Dubai. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time. And I will see you in chapter 8.